What's up, Fazbear King? What's up, Christopher? It's not showing up on the thing. Whatever it's called. Chat box. Weird. What's up, Ash? What's up, Messy Bean? What's up, Fluid? What's up, Mohammed? What's up, Black Rice? Also, I was gonna mention, I got a new mic. I don't know if it sounds any different from my other mic, but I did get a new mic. I'm doing pretty well. The other reason I didn't stream is because of, I have a couple reasons. My other wire broke from my other headset, so I'm tired of buying a $30 mic, or $30, a $30, wire. It's pretty good for a headset. It's not, it's much better than normal gaming headsets, even though some people say this technically isn't a gaming headset, but it is, even though it isn't labeled as one original. I don't know, but yeah, it's a much better mic that I know of, at least. I'll have to listen back at least a couple minutes just to see how I sound. Thank you, White Nova. So yeah, that's why I got a new headset. I have water right here. I may need to get some more. What's up, Rafi? I mean, this mic literally beats a $100 headset, gaming headsets most of the time, in terms of quality, so. That I know of, at least. It's the Cooler Master. I think it's a 650. I think that's what it's called, or is it 630? I don't know which one it is. Give me a second. Shoot! Wait, I have a pause button. Wait, where's my mic? It's somewhere. I have a mic mute button somewhere. There. Back. I hope that worked. Anybody hear me for like the last 5 minutes? I don't know if you did or not, but I have mined 27 million roughly. Also, I'm gonna be ending the stream in like 3.5 hours or so. Okay, gotcha. Okay, good. It actually worked. Thank God. At least I know that for sure. Wait, yeah, I can actually test my mute by the. Okay, it works. So yeah, I just tested with the audio input. That's good. It's actually very easy. It's just a button. What's up, Art Jom? Yeah, this is gonna be not a super long stream. It's gonna be like a 3 hours or so stream. I love this is adjustable. It's so nice that it's adjustable. How do I get the resources? I just repair them with mending. I repair the pickaxes with mending. And I save up resources like that. I definitely have used more than that though. I need to update the description. I don't like those type of questions in the description because it's kind of, they can get outdated very quickly. Okay, maybe not very quickly, but after some point they will get outdated. So also, if anybody wants to test a notification system, you can. I don't know if you want to or not. You can just, I think you can just unsubscribe and then resubscribe. I think. I don't know why it lags, I'll be honest with you. Like the stuttering, I don't know what causes that, but because my internet is pretty consistent, I don't know if it's just because of a low bit rate. Whatever. Like it's weird though, because the sound is laggy. Like the mic isn't laggy, but the actual stream is laggy, which is super weird. If anybody knows a solution, you can at least try to tell me. I don't know. Yeah, get a second account or something like that and just see. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work. Just tell me if you did it, and it should pop up. I actually had to remove a firewall just in case. Okay, the unsubscribe thing may not actually work. I'm not too sure though. That's a good test though, at least. No, who's stuttering? Like who's like actually just like every 5 seconds or so? Is it stuttering for you guys? Is it stuttery or is it like consistent lag? If it's consistent lag, then it's something else. Stuttering is like it freezes every 10 seconds or so. Okay, good to know. No, it stutters every... No, I don't know why it stutters like that, but whatever. At least it's consistent, I mean... It's very consistent, actually. It's kind of funny how consistent it is. It's actually not whenever it blocks. It's just constant for some reason. Yeah, it's just constant. I don't know why it does that, but I have to figure that out at some point. I'm not gonna do anything. 1.17 isn't gonna affect me. It's a really interesting update though. If somebody once it knows a solution or anything like that, then I don't think it's actually my internet, because I know in the past when I used OBS Streamlabs it never did that type of stutter. So I'm not really too sure. I'm gonna look it up for like, give me like a minute, so just to see what I can do. Luckily I don't have to use actual internet, but my... Okay, so I think my bitrate's too high. I looked it up and it's the bit. I think my bit rate, or sorry, yeah, my bit rate is too high for my bandwidth, which is really unfortunate. So I think next stream I'm going to fix that. Is it loud? Turn it down. There you go. Literally, it was up to 4 and it's that loud. It's kind of funny. I've actually done that before when I was playing like when I was playing VR. And I'd get off the VR headset, I'd have like bottles and cans and stuff like that, whatever, honestly, on my desk. And I'd have so many close calls with spilling things because I don't see what I'm doing. And like when I first got my VR headset, it just kind of, yeah, it was. What's up, Koa? It's kind of funny. I read that in like a really like funny tone, honestly. I always read these comments in very different, like just in. I just read them in really funny tones. I don't know. Sometimes some of these comments or messages I'm in. Well, yeah, but yeah. Luckily, I've gotten pretty good at not doing that. Yeah, people have talked about how I could be really good at prison servers because of the grind aspect of it, which is pretty interesting. I haven't actually looked into a prison server though. I don't really know what you do. Somebody can explain. I know you gather like resources, but that's really all I know about. It's like, are there any like aspects of it that? Nice. I would have streamed. I would have streamed yesterday. Actually, no, I couldn't have because I got that stupid red screen of death. The Mojang red screen of death. So I had to reinstall Minecraft. Luckily, nothing happens when you do it. I just reinstalled it and it was fine. I was gonna stream last night, but I couldn't because of the reinstallation and slow internet. What's up, Jason? What's up, Daniel? Nothing much, you think? Yeah, just a lot of things happen. These past couple days. They weren't bad things. Well, I mean, one of them was, but I mean, I guess it turned into a good thing. Like this new mic. Luckily, I can like adjust it so I can put it anywhere I want to. Yeah, luckily I did my research though, and it didn't do that. So. And I have backups, so. And I backed up the last save, you know, the save I just had. So you just mine blocks, basically. PvP and mining, that sounds pretty fun, actually. Honestly. Sounds like my type of game. Mine PvP. I actually consider getting into PvP at some point as well. Coasting dragons. It's maybe a shorter stream than I thought. I may have to get even like 2 hours or so. I don't know. This is like more of a mic test video than anything else. Stream. I was actually gonna do a mic test during yesterday, but yeah, whatever that happened yesterday was a thing. I'm just really glad, even if my PS4 got that I can, like, even if my PS4 got destroyed, online storage is still a thing, so I could just log into my account and get all my save data back. As long as I have my account information, I'm good. Yeah, it's pretty cool that you can switch versions. Honestly, I was kind of terrified, not gonna lie, when they switched to Bedrock at some point, just because of the version switch thing. But I know Xbox has it worse, and no, because you can't. I don't think you. Oh god. Okay. I don't think you can get the console edition again after you buy Bedrock, right? Like, you can't get the console edition again. But I think this version, I think this version, even if you buy Minecraft Bedrock, I think you can still get the PS4 edition. That I know of, right? Pretty sure that's correct. Also, what is that PS5 remote play? Is that where you can, like, play PS5 games on your PS4? Basically, I'm pretty sure on that, right? I think I looked into it a little while, but I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. I do like the look of it. Also, just Java and console in general, I like the look of. I'm not a huge fan of the Bedrock. I mean, I got used to it after I played it for a while, but I still prefer the Java console look. Console, Pocket Edition was pretty fun, not gonna lie. Going through the updates of Pocket Edition was pretty fun, not gonna lie. Going from 0.6.0 to 0.8.0 or 0.9.0. What's up, chicken something? I can't read your name fully, but no, you cannot join Luigi. It's really annoying. What's up, GC? I forgot to actually say your name earlier. Draco. really annoying that it cuts off the cuts off people's names, so I can't entirely say people's names. I finished the layer yesterday though without streaming. It's kind of crazy how fast I can actually get through layers without streaming. It's kind of ridiculous. You'd be surprised, even though I'm almost constantly mining, the difference between not streaming and streaming, at least in terms of getting through a layer, is actually kind of insane. It's probably not a huge difference, but after a while it does add up. What do you mean, how do you update it? Wait, doesn't the Bedrock edition, at least on the PS4, come with the PS4 edition? I have no idea. My cousins thought I was cheating because I got a full set of diamond armor in like 5 minutes of playing the game. It was pretty funny. No, yeah, Rory, that's what I was confused about. I thought he had a PS4. He says he doesn't have the old edition. Which is, I'm pretty sure he's referring to the Legacy, but I'm not too sure. Rip. About. You should be able to go back to the classic or the Legacy edition. Nice. Yes, welcome. You guys can have the seed, it's kind of funny. I wasn't the one that actually, funny enough, not found the seed, but like got the seed back. It's I need it written down. Wait, can you actually not access it after you... Did not know that. You can't access the Legacy Edition after you already bought it on Bedrock? Did not know that. Especially on PS4. Does the button go away? Does that Edition button go away, I'm guessing? I know on Xbox you can't do that, but I don't know about PS4. I didn't know you could do it on PS4. That's really interesting, actually. Wait a minute, how do people even... So, literally, nobody can access this world, technically? Unless they have... What's up, Sam? without without having the Legacy Edition. That's really interesting, actually. Oh, okay. I think the only way you can get that button is if you buy the Legacy Edition, which you can't buy it digitally that I know of, at least anymore. You have to buy it on disc, don't you? Which is really unfortunate. Wait a minute, that means a lot of people probably couldn't join this world. Unless they bought the console edition, which honestly I think a lot of people just bought. I don't think many people really bought. I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of people bought console, but some of the newer players that joined Minecraft probably didn't have the old console edition trying to join my world. But I'm not too sure about that. Yes, the old edition, because this is the old edition, so... I don't know why you're so persistent on joining this world. I'm not letting anybody join. I don't care how much they beg. Join. Not letting them join. This headset's pretty comfortable. What's up, Phase Jake? I've probably went to around 3,500 pickaxes, I think. Oh, have I broken? Never mind. I don't know, like maybe like 50 pickaxes total broken. I thought you meant used. For some reason I read that as used, I don't know why. No, shovels not that many, probably only like 10. 10 total. Which 50 pickaxes is a lot, to be honest. Maybe a little bit less, honestly. I think that's being too optimistic. I mean, being too pessimistic. I don't think you can download the old version from digitally. I don't think you can download it digitally. I think you have to buy it from someone on disc. I'm not too sure about that though. I don't think they have it for. I don't think they have Legacy Edition digitally anymore. I only have 2 villages in my world. Because this world is that map right there that you see on the side. I destroyed my second to final village. I think this is my final village actually. Or the one I destroyed on this last section, sorry, not this section. I think it was this section. Actually, was it last section? I don't know. God dang, I messed it up. But I finally got a skeleton spawner. I can actually get unlimited emeralds now, finally. Probably the best thing out of this section has been that skeleton spawner. I've been waiting 7 million blocks to get a skeleton spawner, and I finally got one. Maybe more, actually. I'm not really too sure. I know it was before 50% at least. Or at least roughly 50 million. I think after this section's done, I'll be at 28.4 million blocks mined. Something like that. Is it the old version? That's really interesting if they do have the old version. If you do see it, then get it. I mean, I don't know if you can... It's up top, Keeker. Oh, you can download for free. Interesting. Is that Paul Willie? Generally no, I don't get bored. Oh yeah, I need to go grab some water actually, give me a second. Also, I already drank when I came over here, so don't worry about that. Honestly, I've heard worse insult salt, honestly. Trust me. I've heard so much worse. What's up, Alex? I feel like that's like everybody's opinion, honestly. Seriously, it's kind of funny. I like how I'm making an opinion over other people's opinions. It's super weird. Give me a second. Let me look up. Yes, I know it's low. It's not that low though. Wait, what? Okay, how loud is this? Wait, give me a second. So apparently I have to have this on for some reason. Let me just do this. Okay, that works. So it's I have to also hopefully that wasn't too loud. What's that pop po? Yes, I am. Me mining everything the better up. Is it very loud? Okay. So Matt. Ma. Okay, give me a second. Let me turn that down then. I don't know. Let's see. Favorite Minecraft soundtrack? I like The End. Probably my favorite, honestly. Alright, that's too quiet, Jesus. Still too quiet. Does that make that big of a difference? Wait a minute, what? Rip. Wait, I'm so confused. Is it Fire Nation? What? This is gonna take a while. What happened to my audio? Alright, I know how to test this actually. Give me a second. This is gonna be weird, but let's just see here. This is maybe a little laggy, but whatever. Okay, that was weird. Oh well. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Yeah, I'm so confused. Jesus Christ. What happened to audio? Seriously. I can't hear it. No, that's a test donation. Don't worry about it. Test donation. Jesus Christ. This is so annoying. That's output. Where's the output? There it is. Let's see. The output for some reason stopped existing for some reason. I don't know why, but it just did. Never mind, I'll deal with that later. At least I get the notifications. Which is good. Has anybody heard anything about Kilo? I don't know who here has heard anything, but I haven't heard about him in literally months. Or from him at all in months. I remember he said he was gonna be streaming at the end of August. What was the beginning of August? I don't know. Something in August. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, you're a bit. But almost 6 months late. What's up? This is fine. computer. I can explain, I did it in chunks, but I kept increasing the size of the chunks, basically. I'll explain how much I did, but I've done around 50, actually close to 60. It's destroyed. 60% almost is destroyed. 58, something like that. No, it has to be close to 57. There's no way I'm up to 58 yet. So I basically started from a 50 by 50. By 50 to a 200 by 50. Do mind you, I did the 50 by 50 without a beacon though, so that took way too long. I did a 200 by 50, and then once I finished the 200 by 50 is when I started to decide to mine the entire world. After I mined that, basically, that's when I declared this project, or pretty much declared it. Towards the middle of line 1 million block update, which is another 200 by 50, and then I mined a 200 by 100, and then a 200 by another 200 by 100, and then I think a 200 by 150, and then a base. I just kept on increasing it, well, up until a point where I could make milestones. So the final section for the 25% was a, what was it? It was a 431 by 31, I think, some weird number like that. I think. And then I mined that's when 50% hit. And then after that, I just mined to 400 by 431 by 100 sections. The only time I didn't mine that was, the 50%, if I remember correctly. 50% was a 431 by 62 or something like that. Maybe I'm thinking of the last section. But that's gonna be the final section, is 400. You know, I may change my mind actually. I may actually cut to 50%, sorry, 75% of the world mined. And then whatever left I have mined left, which is going to be so nice, only 25% left. So instead of mining a 400 by oh god, this is going to be hard to calculate, but I have to do the last section on 56, and then this section is going to be 62% of the world. The next section is going to be roughly 68. They're not exactly 6% increments, but they're pretty close. It's going to be 62, then 68, and I think it's going to be 69%, which is going to be really, really weird, but 75 I think is the next. I think it's actually going to hit pretty close to 75%. I don't 100% know what I'm going to be getting though, what I'm going to be hitting. It's really hard for, god dang it. Really hard for me to say. Where is that? There's a water elevator somewhere. Basically a water elevator. It goes all the way to the top. Is this... oh, wait. What the heck? Is this 2 ravines? Jesus. There it is. Oh my god, dude, that was way too close. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna grab that block over there. Is this another? Oh shoot, another ravine. It's another double ravine. What? I think this is another. Is this the same one? No, it's not. It's not the same one. I'm an idiot. This is not the same one that I know of, which I don't think it is. No, it's not. Is this 4 ravines interconnected, or almost 4 ravines? Because that's scary, honestly. Oh wait, there's the beacon. It's kind of funny actually. Okay, well, that's weird, but alright. I guess it's a thing. Cool boy, it's pretty good. It's a mess. Daniel. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, it's good. Definitely gonna have to get used to that. I did like that mechanic of muting easier on my other headset. Not gonna lie, it's pretty nice. Surgeon. you, Messy Bean. So, Thumpus. Mess. I don't know what your actual full name is, but it cuts it off, but I'll just go with that for now. It's kind of frustrating actually why it cuts off people's names. Also, thank you. Cool. Oh, it's Gecko. Okay, gotcha. I forgot about that for some reason. I forgot your name actually started with S. Is it Geo? It's not my job. It's more of a hobby than anything. I think after this project it could technically be a job, honestly. I don't know how many people are going to be joining. Jeez. I'm working on an IT certificates for now. But, job. been exactly an hour since I started streaming. What's up, Oscar? Can't use netherite. This is the legacy edition. Since I'm mining a classic size world, it's capped to 1.14 on the PS4. That entire world, that map you see right there is the entire world. It's 862 by 862, which I've mined around, which is around 47 million blocks on average, counting mountains and stuff like that. I've mined around 28 million. Sorry, 27 million roughly. No, I did not. I don't go into creative. You know, honestly, going into creative wouldn't matter that much, especially so this project, how big this project is. Getting the tools in creative, let me just say this, getting the tools in-game doesn't actually take that long, surprisingly, if you do it correctly. Really doesn't take that long. So, Juanito? Yeah, I think it's Juanito. Yes, I am mining the nether as well, if anybody's wondering. In the end. Also, welcome backstage. I can tell you literally a step-by-step process to get these type of tools. It's not too hard, honestly. You just need a village. You don't even need a village, actually. Never mind, scratch that. Literally don't even need a village for this, to get these tools. All you gotta do is, get some diamonds. The hardest part is the very beginning. Getting one mending book. As long as you can get one mending book, you can get as many as you want, really. Because if you can get one, mending book, try to get a mending book, however you can get it. Wait, what? What does that be mean? So at the very beginning, this is your goal basically, get a efficiency 5 or efficiency 4, you don't need efficiency 5. Get a efficiency 4, a breaking 3, fortune 3 pickaxe, which you can get from the enchantment table. If you have to restart over and over again to get the enchantment, then go ahead and do it. I recommend killing the Ender Dragon actually before you start doing something like this, because you can get a ton of levels specifically to do this properly. So I recommend killing. You don't have to kill the Ender Dragon, but I'm gonna be doing it by myself. Yeah, I recommend starting with killing the Ender Dragon. And then after that, once you have a mending book, get a efficiency 5, breaking 3, fortune 3, pickaxe, one in the enchantment table, and then put mending on it. Go to Y level 12, and you can literally mine forever. You can do 11 or 12, it doesn't matter. As long as you mine every ore that you come across without any enchanted armor that has mending on it, you can literally mine forever. And that's how you get the iron to get these beacons. It's a bit of a grind, but don't get me wrong, it's pretty easy to do after a while. It just takes time. What's up, Red Panda? I'm literally mining an entire world. It's a classic size world though. 862 by 862. So yeah, I'm not doing this just to mine a bunch of blocks. I'm actually mining it to serve a goal of mining a world. Classic size. Which is 47 million blocks. If you average out everything. And I'm at 27 million roughly. Something like that anyways. Okay, there's a video on why I'm doing it, but I can explain 2 core reasons. These are the 2 main reasons I can at least explain. First reason is somebody decided to mine an entire classic side world called a person called Sword King 090 in 2012. And he took a 10-month break back in 2017, so I decided to take over him for basically and do my own project for this because he was going really slow. Second reason is another guy, IBX Toy Cat, made a video on how long it would take to destroy an entire Minecraft world, which was the classic side of the world, which is probably the most reasonable one to mine, to be honest with you. Besides an old size world, but I mean, come on, that's you can do that in a couple months with some pretty good dedication. Really about it. Those were the 2 main things that sparked my ideas. I have a few other reasons why as well, but a little bit more complicated. What's up, Iris? Oh yeah, trust me, this is like, I mine around 2 chunks a day. I casually mine around 2 to 3 chunks a day. Christ. What's that back? I have mined. I think what was the number? 1,600, 1,700 chunks. It's probably close to 1,700, honestly. I think. Pretty sure on that, actually. You mind you, I've gotten rid of almost probably 3 million blocks of water too. Maybe 2.5 million. Yeah. It's a lot of chunks. It's really crazy putting into perspective of the chunks. Most people most people take a couple days to mine one chunk. Oh, what's up, doctor? To switch to Bedrock. I probably not going to switch in Bedrock for this project specifically. I've played Bedrock, mainly on PC, but I'm probably not going to switch to Bedrock because of this project. I don't really have any reason to. To be fair, on that 50 by 50, or when people mine a 20 by 20, it's the 20 by 20 still takes a while, not gonna lie. I can do it in a day, but it basically takes all day if you don't have any beacons, and if you take some breaks occasionally. Okay, maybe not all day, but a lot more than it probably should, especially with stone pickaxes. 50 by 50 on the other hand, without a beacon, but with diamond pickaxes with efficiency 4, that takes quite a while, not gonna lie. 50 by 50 looks cool. I think everybody should do something like 50 by 50 in their base, or in their world, mine a 50 by 50 area. I don't recommend mining more than that unless you absolutely want to put something in that mine. Oh, you started mining. Wait, imagine my spawn chunks. You know I mined my spawn chunks a long time ago. What's gonna happen? What's up, Ludology? Wait, Ludology? Ludology there. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen if somebody spawned in my world. Will they just die instantly? Nice. 600,000 is quite a bit. It's almost as much as my first section, which was a 200 by 50, or 200 by 50 section, which was 680,000 blocks. 600,000. I think a million blocks is where you could say that I've mined probably more than 95% of people. If not more. I don't think many people could say they've mined 1 million blocks in Minecraft. Especially stone blocks specifically. Now I don't know anybody who's mined, especially even a group of people have mined over 10 million blocks. Don't know anybody honestly. That I've literally hand mined, not hand, but pickaxe mined 10 million blocks. I know you can do it, I will release it for download. I will release this world for download. I will make a realm, possibly. Okay, maybe not a realm, but a, yeah, I'll probably do a world download for this. I'll do it for Bedrock and for, for Bedrock and for PS4. Bedrock is weird though, trust me. The walls are a bit screwed up, but I think I have ways to get around that. Yeah, I would recommend full distance learning, Sam. You'd benefit a lot from it. Actually, no. Actually, kinda. I mean, sort of. I think you benefit a little bit more than me when it comes to in person because of TE, but. I think I can get it actually on the Minecraft store. I think I can actually. It'd be interesting to attention. Whatever. I need it. I can get a new pickaxe pretty easily. Not gonna lie. So this shouldn't take too long. Luckily, pickaxes aren't that hard to get for me. They're still annoying. Don't get me wrong, but they aren't that hard to get. They aren't as difficult as I remember. Just say that. They aren't that bad. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. I've been trying to keep up with it, but when I get lost in my own thoughts, it's just kind of forget. The blue, yes. Oh, what time is it? 4. It's exactly 4. It's kind of funny. Oh, streaming actually does help me with water. Kind of funny. Yes, I am. It's a class. I'll be mining the entire classics I've rolled. And I'll be releasing it. I'm actually going to be trying to creating my own website at some point in the future. I'll be creating my own website to for this channel specifically. It's gonna be pretty sick. Probably not. I still don't even think I drink that much water during these streams, I'll be honest. I mean, I drink quite a bit. After streams, it's a lot harder for me to keep up with water because I'm so focused on what the heck I'm even doing. Nice. Dude, honestly, SI Demon should not exist. It's like it's unstable. It's too unstable. For our own good. Literally. So I've heard you can switch. Can you switch Bedrock worlds to Java, or can you switch console worlds to Java or whatever? I heard that's technically possible, but I'm not too sure. I haven't actually verified yet. Is there any way to get this on Java? Put this world on Java? There is? Okay. Alarms help a lot, honestly. You can. Okay, good to know. I think I said that to both. I like confirmed with both, but good to know, honestly. I think Java would give the better feel for console, which is good. So which one can you convert? Can you convert console to Java, or do you have to convert? Do you have to convert this world to Bedrock and then convert it to Java, or do you have to? Can you convert console? Can you convert console worlds to Java? Or whichever one, you get the idea though. Gotcha. Okay, good to know. Oh, I have to go to Windows 10 edition? How do I convert console to Windows 10 edition? It's a real question. Do I have to convert this? Do I have to convert this world to Bedrock? Because I know how to do it. I think I have to convert this world, like a new world, a new Bedrock edition, Bedrock Massacre world to. Oh. Shoot. Okay. So I need to create this world into a small world, because trust me when I tell you this world, like, it's jank as all ever. If I don't switch this world to small. Because it's just weird. The walls for some reason are like divoted in. They're like corrupted walls basically. It's super weird, trust me. It's like the weirdest thing ever. It just doesn't know what to do. Give me a second. Get back. Wait, can't I make it a server? Wouldn't a server be better in the future than a realm? Because I can fit more people. Wouldn't it be better to have a server than a realm? Or should I just do a realm? Because realm seems kind of tiny, not gonna lie. Okay, gotcha. Wasn't really too sure, because, it's probably pretty complicated, but, yeah. I still want to do the original PS4 version for download. Some people say I should even make it, like, monetary value, like, give this world actual monetary value, like $5 or something like that to download. For PS4 players to have, which would be really interesting, honestly. but I'm not too sure. Because I'm already gonna have Patreon. Yeah, I'm already gonna have Patreon. I'm already gonna have mainly Patreon, honestly, donations. I still have the Nether and the End to do, so there's that. Okay, if I somehow got it on the Minecraft store, which I don't know how to do that, I'll be honest. But if I did, I could do something like that, actually. No, I mean, like, specifically for PS4 players to have. Not, I don't mean, like on the Minecraft store, Microsoft store, which I can do. I don't know why I completely forgot about that, but I could do something like that. Honestly, I think that would be a pretty original idea, or it's not original, but I mean it's kind of original. Somebody really done it, but for a survival world, I think it'd be pretty cool to see what people can do with it. I know you can technically just create a. Actually, no, you can't. Superflies don't even exist on Bedrock, do they? Yeah, superflies don't even exist on Bedrock. So I guess this would be pretty original for the Minecraft store. Or Microsoft store, I keep calling it Minecraft store. I mean, I guess it kind of is Minecraft store. It's impossible on Constable. I don't really know, but I can do the Microsoft store. Like, I can convert it to Bedrock and then go to convert it to Bedrock and then switch over to wait, I have to convert it to a small world then switch over. That's the only way I can really do it. And yeah, and then switch it to Bedrock. Do superflies even exist on Bedrock though? I don't think so, right? Pretty sure they don't. It is technically possible, because if you think about it, as long as you have the console edition, you can just put it on a flash drive. What's up, Vivian? So I could put all the stuff in a download folder, and then people can put it on a flash drive and then put it in their PS4, and they're good. I'm pretty sure you can do something like that. No, I know, Doctor. I don't know what the rest of your name is, but I think I have a pretty good guess. Actually, there's two guesses, never mind. But yeah, I do know about that. I'm gonna make 3 versions. I'm gonna make Bedrock Massacre, I'm gonna make Nether Massacre, and then they're all the same world, they're just gonna be name differences. It's gonna be Bedrock Massacre, Nether Massacre, and then Dimensional Massacre, which is gonna be the end. So yeah, I do know about that. I do know about that. One's gonna be just named Bedrock Massacre. One's gonna be just the overworld, and then one's gonna have just the Nether at the end. And then one's gonna have all three, which is Dimensional Massacre. Which is pretty sick. No, not right now, because that would kind of mess up the thing. I'm not gonna switch anything to Bedrock until after I'm done with this project entirely. The overworld, so like once I get done with the overworld, I'm going to make a new copy of Bedrock Massacre and name it Nether Massacre. And then, and I'm gonna convert that Bedrock Massacre world to a Bedrock world. Like Bedrock Massacre will be converted. Obviously, I'll have an old save of it for PS4, like PS4 edition. I'm gonna have a lot of weird save names, but I'm gonna have the PS4 edition. I'm gonna have Bedrock edition, Bedrock Massacre. Which sounds weird, but I'm going to have for all of the versions actually. All of them are gonna have a separate version of each other. Each of the Nether Massacre, Bedrock Massacre, and Dimensional Massacre are going to have the realm. Sorry, not realm, Bedrock edition and the PS4 edition update, or edition of each, whatever, however you want to say it. Crazy. It's gonna be a lot of cluster stuff, but I'll eventually figure it out. It sounds complicated when I'm saying it out loud, but it won't be that bad once the process actually happens. Yeah. It's gonna be a pretty short stream, honestly. I've probably be ending in about an hour and a half or so. Maybe a little bit less. Very short stream. I'm gonna try to do a longer stream tomorrow. Actually, wait. Never mind. Maybe. Actually, yeah, I'll be able to do a longer stream tomorrow. I don't think I'm doing much tomorrow. Besides studying IT and a physical therapy thing. It's the only things I'm doing. Like, I'm going to be doing at least a minimum. Luckily, I'm almost done with studying IT. My god, it was the biggest pain in the world. Okay, it's not a pain, it's just a lot of information. That was probably really loud, I'm guessing. Okay, let's just... Shoot, did not mean to do that. But that's kind of a lie. Shot too. Okay, there we go, I'm good. But there was still... Whatever. Just a double check.
Huh?
Ignore the names because they literally make no sense right now. Also, the only reason I spawn over here now is because of villager resets and stupidity like that. The villagers just break and reset for some reason, and I have to redo their trades. Oh, 460,000. That's still quite a bit. I have no clue how to say your name. Rip to you though. That was incredibly surprising. I wasn't expecting that comment out of literally thin air, but can kind of tell you were joking with the woo. It's been about 3 years. Almost exactly 3 years from my start of my channel, technically. I mean, if you don't count that, then it's probably been around 3 years exactly. Pretty close to 3 years. Now, when I announced the project, it was around, 11 months or so. December 9th. 2017. Pretty much. I wouldn't say 100% constantly, because I've probably taken around 8 months off, at least if you combine all of my breaks. In total, 3 months is the highest break I've ever taken. I've taken a couple 1 month breaks as well, so I think it's around 8 months. 6 to 8 months of breaks of not working on the project, so if you really want to put it in perspective, there you go. IT stuff is going pretty well. I've almost covered all the concepts of IT, at least of the first exam, thoroughly covered, because I don't just skim over things, I thoroughly cover things, so once I thoroughly cover everything, I should be able to do practice tests, and then move on to the 1002 or 2 series or whatever it's called. I've almost covered everything. Almost. Hardware was by far the longest section. It's like 11 units or something like that. It's kind of ridiculous compared to like the average. The second most is 7. This one's 11, which 11 units means like 1 unit is a whole subject in IT, and a unit is technically IT or is hardware. There's 5 objectives, I guess is a good way to put it. 3 is the longest with hardware, it's the core of IT basically. and there's 11 segments, I guess. I don't even know how to say them, honestly. They're like little segments. Little's kind of a weird way to put it. I mean, it doesn't look like a lot, but if you don't know some of these key concepts, you go down rabbit holes. Seriously, really go down rabbit holes learning this stuff. Sometimes. Some of this stuff is just frustratingly hard to understand. And then you have to look for like another 10 minutes. And then guess what, like 2 hours has passed by and you've only went through like 2 little segments. Alright, yeah. Luckily, the last 2 units that I have won't take that long. So it's cloud computing, and then one other one, which is, this one may take a little while, which is troubleshooting. This is I would say the second core unit of IT, which is troubleshooting problems, knowing problems, and how to fix them. This is like probably the second core fundamental part of IT besides knowing the hardware. After that, I have to go with the operating systems, which I don't really 100% know what that's going to be about besides just what's part of each of the operating systems and stuff like that. Before I do that, though, I need to thoroughly know that I know Core 1, and then I think I'll probably... I don't know if I should take the Core 1 exam, or I should go to Core 2 and learn Core 2, and then take both tests at the same time. I don't think that's a good idea, though. Oh yeah, thank you. I actually completely forgot. Definitely do it while I'm talking. That's the best time to do Code Red. Even if you do it early, talking is definitely my downfall. If I'm not doing anything, then there's at least a pretty good chance I'll notice it, but... yeah. I just don't know how I'm gonna do that. I think I'll just take the Core 1 assessment, which it's only been a couple weeks, which is really interesting. I don't think it's even been a couple weeks. I think I started learning this stuff like 2 weeks ago. And then I looked up a video on how to pass the A+ Core 1 exam, or whatever it was called, and they were like talking about, it's like, oh, this stuff is like robotic. Well, technically I'm a robot, so I understand this stuff very well. That proves I'm a robot. When somebody says this stuff, all this terminology is like robotic talk, it proves that I'm a robot. It's like, well, I have this stuff in the bag then. If somebody else can pass this test and consider this stuff robotic. Then I don't have much to worry about, to be honest with you. I'm not a well, I mean, I technically am a processor, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not like a CPU, but I'm more like a, I don't really know, what part of a computer would I be? I wouldn't consider myself a CPU. I mean, I know I technically process stuff constantly, but I think that's more of a TI Hero thing. I think TI Hero is like a CPU. I think I'm more of a GPU. I don't know. Than a CPU. Yes. What was it? I was gonna mention something. Oh Oh yeah, so technically if I have to say cognition in terms of computer, TI Hero is like a 8-core processor with lower gigahertz. TI Child with NI Hero is more like it's like a quad core processor with 4 gigahertz, something like that. It's like a faster clock speed, but it's more focused on tasks. I don't know. I don't really know honestly how you would describe TI Child versus TI Hero. It's super weird though. The strengths, NI Hero with TI Child versus TI Hero with NI Child. Like, it may take me longer to consume bits of information. Jesus Christ, do I learn that stuff thoroughly. Because of that sheer focus. That sheer, not even mental focus, just physical focus on things in general. Combine it with my TI Child, which consciously loops with my NI Hero, and it just processes and processes and processes information constantly. Being able to process things for long periods of time. Even after I'm done studying it, I still process it. And it's technically more accurate than TI Hero, at least from the perspective of truth versus thinking I know the truth. In some cases, it can be more accurate. I think it's just the NI Hero paired with the TI Child just makes it so powerful. The NI Hero just fuels the TI Child so greatly. It's kind of insane. Combine that with SE Inferior, it's kind of ridiculous in some cases. SE Inferior is like a tool I can use if I absolutely have to use SE Inferior for something. It's like the difference between NI Hero and TI Hero, if you loop them, since they both loop on each other. At least for ISTPs and INFJs. ISTPs aren't entirely completely focused on what they're thinking of. I know that's their first line of thought, but it's not entirely what because they have SI Critic. TI Child with NI, since I don't have SI weighing me down, TI Child just roams free, and NI Hero just focuses willingly, just completely, just entirely, naturally. It's the natural ability to focus, which is pretty terrifying to think about. Honestly, think of NI Hero like those, you know, those bots that are like car factories. Ones that literally just do the same thing over and over and over again. That's like NI Hero with SE Inferior. Grind machine, basically. Functions. one huge advantage that I do have over ISTPs in that case. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Those bots that basically just do one task forever. It's literally anti-hero. People talk about INTPs being very robotic because of FI Demon. There's different types of robots. I would totally have to say anti-hero is probably more robotic than INTPs combined just because of the ability to focus on one thing over and over again, which is what robots do most of the time, what you program to do. I basically program myself to do one task, like, since it's an active choice. I basically, like, hey, if I'm gonna do this, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna do this, and I get stuck on doing that forever, basically, or I can do that forever until I run out of fuel. That's how robotic it really gets. It's kind of ridiculous. Which is kind of a problem in some cases because of its ability for active choice. I always have to make some form of active choice to do something, like self-improvement and stuff like that. That's the biggest flaw with NI-Hero, but other than that, it's pretty much the unstoppable force in our cognition. In the cognition of the consciousness of humanity is literally NI-Hero. That's why people always say, like, how do you not get bored of this, or how do you have the dedication to do this? I just do it. It's like, I don't really... I just kind of do it, I don't know. It's really hard to explain, that's just based on my cognition. That's why my type is so freaking rare. Because there aren't that many types that can literally focus on something like this so easily for hours on end. I mean, yes, you can get, like, SI heroes that can, like, self-discipline themselves to do things for hours on end, but that takes a lot more effort than, say, my type, or INTJs. ENJs could do it. I think technically ENPs could do it if they have a very, very, very developed shadow. Or if they put the self-discipline of their SI inferior to work, they could do it. It's just much easier for me to do it. It's kind of funny, actually. Seeing that comment. Also, Sam, I'm gonna send you a PDF of programming. It's a really good PDF that has a bunch of the good, bunch of beginner concepts for the future. You don't have to learn it right now. I'm just gonna give you something just for starters. It's a great PDF that I found, honestly. It's actually pretty amazing for Python. Also, I was thinking about maybe just doing web development first and then moving into Python later. Just to get my feet wet in web, just so I can have a skill like web development. Because I don't, like, I know how long it takes to learn programming. I know I can learn it fairly quickly, but I'm learning IT, but I want to learn something a little bit quicker than just sheer software development. And something that's probably a little bit easier to practice. Sorry, not easier to practice, but in some cases it can be, is web development with learning JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. I have a pretty good idea on networking as well, so I don't have to worry about learning network concepts. I already learned those. Doing this IT stuff, so I think it would be pretty useful. And they make pretty good money anyway, if you think about it. Web development, web developers. Even if I wanted to go into that field, which I'm still considering doing. I think web development is gonna be pretty fun, especially since it's basically software development just with websites. Obviously, it's a little bit more complicated than that, but you get the idea. mean, web development, I wouldn't say it's as useful as software development, but it's pretty much up there, honestly. And I heard web development doesn't take nearly as long as software development, so why not? I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I already have a pretty good idea on how programming works anyway, so it shouldn't take me too long to learn CSS, HTML, and I can make my own website with Mythical anyway, so I can make my own Mythical website, which I'm going to do for this channel. It's gonna have all my streams, it's gonna have all of my stuff. It's gonna have all my content on my YouTube channel and a little bit extra. Like a Q&A section that I can read and answer. Like a tab just for Q&A. Alright, I'll do a little bit of a layer. I do have some merch ideas. I was thinking, yeah, and add merch. I was thinking about we could do, I was thinking shirt at least, like the minimum is gonna be a shirt. Hoodie, possibly. Same design as a shirt. Maybe something a little bit different. Design's gonna be a little bit harder to do, but also I'm gonna end the stream in like 30 minutes, so actually what time is it? Oh god, it's already 4:50. I'll actually just explain the stuff that I'll end the stream. This is gonna be, sorry about this, but it's gonna be a pretty short stream. But yeah, I didn't expect this, honestly. Alright, let's just say that, I'll just run through merch ideas real fast. Okay, it's shirt. Hoodie. Let's see what else there is. I could do... I'm trying to think of something that isn't too hard to do, if that makes sense. If you guys have any ideas, you can also mention something. Mug. I was thinking mug, actually. I was also thinking mug, possibly. I was thinking gaming pad, like a gaming mouse. Not gaming mouse, but a gaming pad. Or whatever you want to call them. The freaking mouse pads, there it is. What else? What about stickers? I don't know if this would be good, but maybe stickers, possibly? I could write a book. I think that would be interesting, actually, is writing a book over this project. I'd have to write it towards the end of the project, though, which is, mining an entire Minecraft world. Like, make a trilogy. Either make a trilogy, or I would have to make a... keychain would be interesting. Let's see. The heck? What the heck? He's already here? What the... Okay. Give me just a second. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to go. Actually, no, I have an idea. We'll discuss merch ideas later, but I'm gonna have to go. I didn't expect him to be here. What the heck? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Wait, what? Oh, he's back there. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go and end the stream and drink this water. I'm gonna end it. Oh, you did? Alright, I'll see you guys later. I know this is a very short stream, but I'll see if I can stream more tomorrow, make up for it. Alright, see you guys.